Set up straight in your chair. Uh, Going live. We live. Um, I wanted to say I've been trying to use the Machina as a long recording sequencer. I'm trying to record large segments, trying to record a whole song instead of this is a beat production machine for making beats, slicing short beats, loops, patterns. You know, matter of fact, I did the same thing when I got my MPC. I was calling Shorty B, a young man that was mentoring me in Potomac Gardens. He was seriously in the industry too. He knew a whole lot of people. He was telling me that, man, you're using it as a sequencer. It's a beat. It's a sampler. It's for samples, small samples. You know, you go to the store, they give you a sample, a little meat sample, a little sample, cheese sample. You catch a plane, they're gonna give you a sample of a lunch or dinner, and they had a little sample drinks. Everything's a sample. I've been trying to record I did 16 bars of a song. Then I had to. Well, I'm learning about it too, you know, because after I got the song all 16 bars, I had a little problem trying to figure out how to move it into sections. But thank God I was having it started coming to me while I was waking up. And I said, I can see it. I can see it. You know, it's always good to, they say my father used to say the best time to study his Bible was early in the morning because you're fresh, you know, before you get all messed up from the cares of this life, you know, all the commercials and the YouTube videos and going. If you're outside regularly, you're running into some crazy folks. Every once in a while, you do run into somebody that makes you a beautiful day, but you don't need that negativity. All that negativity, all that YouTube negativity, all that Facebook negativity, everything bad, you know, focus on whatever good and whatever's pleasant. These things focus on. Even the scriptures say that. Focus on whatever good and pleasant, you know. It talks about the fruits of the spirit. All this is positive. And then they had the bad things in life, you know, envy, strife, malice, deceit, you know, but fruit of things you eat. And it's a gifts too. There's gifts that you can get too. Spiritual gifts, power. I hate to say that. I'll be honest, some of the stuff that the church folk been teaching, a tradition, things they saw people do, but they make it hard for you, you know, all that. I do believe there's a such thing as speaking in tongues, but I don't think that Bible, what they doing, everybody memorize how to do it, but that's a whole nother story. There, you can use that for praise and worship in your own private world, but that's not to be used in public. Even the Bible say that, you know, if you're speaking in tongues and somebody unsaved come in, they're gonna think you crazy. You don't do that stuff in front of people. That's for personal praise. What's name said, Paul said he'd rather speak three words than, you know, 3 words. He said he'd rather only speak 3 words. So I'm talking too much. I said more than 3 words. What I've got an understanding of, you know what I'm going to do too? I'm going to rearrange this, my styrofoam. Check out my, you know, I tried to make another stand for this thing. A guy told me, a guy on YouTube say he paid $200 for a stand. Now, this is a stand here that the styrofoam, I'm going to redo this here. I'm going to cut off this part and I'm going to dig it a hole, cut it deeper so it can set down in there. This is really just a brace. And then I have it so it'll be, you know, rearrange it so it just be enough to hold this for the purpose when I'm working with it. But I'm going to go ahead, since I already started with this, but I've been trying to use it as a I know the next time I use this, I'm going to use it for the beat production that it was made for. I was trying to use it as a sequencer, you know. But I got Pro Tools, Studio One, and Logic Pro X. So why would I need to try to sequence on a beat making machine? This is like, actually, I need to go ahead and I'm gonna go ahead and finish up my little project here. I got a piano. Let's see if you can hear it through the microphone. I got It's so hard to say goodbye to yesterday. So I can't even mix it. Yes, I can. No, I can't mix it because it's in groups. I wonder if I can mix it in pattern mode. I don't want to play it too loud. It's still early in the morning here. 7:57, almost not even 7:30 yet. But that electric piano is way up. Let me see if I can. Yeah, I can't. No, it's groups. It's going to group 2 now. I wonder if I can events. I wonder if I can mix it. I wonder if I can turn anything up and down. There's probably a way to turn everything up and down within the DAW. But I'm just learning. There's a way, you know what? I can show you this way. I can get out of, I'm in what they call ideas mode right now. So if I go back to the pattern, if I take the pattern, I just take the pattern. Where's the pattern? Take the pattern. Where is it? Here we go. I just take the first pattern. Still in group mode. Pattern. If I can mix, still in group mode. I'm still learning. Oh, you know, here we go. Sound. Would this work? Oh, let me move my thing over here. Trying to get in edit mode for group mix. Well, like I said, I'm still learning, but you can hear the song. Just that electric piano is like way on top. You know what? I can figure it out real quick. Sound. Piano. Turn the piano. Electric. Let me see. Bass. There we go. And electric piano. There we go. Let me see if I can mix it. No, it won't. Yeah. No, it won't mix. Well, if you can hear the electric piano. Electric piano way on top. Oh, you know what? I can go into the I can go like this. Open up the I can turn the volume down from here. Level. Too loud. I don't want to wake my neighbors up. But you can hear it. Sounds like a high school band. Piano way on top. Group. I'm pretty sure my neighbors can't hear that. There's a piano on top now. There's a way how I can control it with this keyboard, but I haven't figured it out yet. Now the piano's on top. It's not mixed, that's for sure. It's so hard to say goodbye to yesterday. And that's the last part right there. So I did what I did. I played it 4 times in 4 different variations of everything: bass, guitar, electric piano, and then I moved it into sections. That's not how you're supposed to be using this. This is not a sequencer. It can be sequences, but this is it's not to be used as. It's not supposed to be used as a sequence. It's supposed to be used. What I supposed to did was record that what I just did in the Pro Tools or Studio One, and then when I want to like put a little beat on top of it, or then I would hook it up to this and use that just to put some quick beats on a run, on the move, on the fly, even. So, but like I said, I'm learning. I need to stick to use the instrument for what it's made for. And but like I said, since I'm going to try to go ahead and next time I do this, I'll just use like four bars to put some drums in and let them loop. But it should be a learning experience. I had a friend on the other day. A matter of fact, the video should be ready now to upgrade. Yes, it's I'm ready to upload a video that I had a conversation with a friend. He called me, very motivational person's a master percussionist. And oops, let's hit the wrong button there. Master percussionist. And he was talking about Chick Corea passed away the other day. Let me see if I can find it. I wonder what I named it. Studio Lab. No, that's not it. Live with Cabo. Yeah, this is it. 100 Year Time. He used to play with a group. He played with several groups. It looks like it's not trying to load. Looks like it's not trying to load. Need to go back and do this over. Try it again. So now it doesn't want to. I need to open it up within the find it in thumb drive, videos, live 1 year's time. Put it on my desk. Will it load to the desk? Put it over here. I know what. Slide it right into. Let me open it up first. Whoops. See if I can slide it right in here. Oh, that one was an MP3 player. Let's see. MP3. Let's see if this will work. Slide it right in, and there it is. It's going in. Live words, live with with Evo, 100 years time. Let me change this to Southeast DC. Less words, the better. 100 years time. Capital, capital, Southeast, capital letters, Southeast, DC. I put FaceTime. Whoops. Whoops. Try it again. FaceTime with me. Not like I couldn't spell that. It's a very close and dear friend of mine, talking about Chick Corea and motivational spiritual encouragement. I helped him set up some of his audio equipment and computer wires. Enjoy. I'm going to put this up right now. Matter of fact, I'm going to send him a copy. It's nice and clean too. This is clean. I cut it down and threw away a whole bunch of stuff. But thumbnail says no thumbnail. I'm gonna use this one. Yeah, looks good. He has a nice face. Has a nice friendly face. Not intimidating. His smile always wins you over. And look, this is copying to the desktop. I don't even need this. Stop this. Going to the desktop. I don't need to be copying nothing to my desktop. Eating up my memory. But I think I'm gonna go ahead and put a little bit more. You know what? I already see what I learned something, so I'm gonna say this as I do better to record the music right into a DAW. But I learned something. So actually, I want to move this out of the way and do the same thing I just did into the Phantom. 16 bars, and lay down the piano, bass, electric piano, and then load it to performance mode, ideas mode, or whatever, record it. This is why I need to learn how do you save this, or I got it there. I need to put a drum beat to this though. Well, like I said, I'm still learning on this piece of equipment. It's going to be a little while before I get this down for sure. This is going to be a work in progress, and I shouldn't be ashamed, because that's what my friend was telling me, that he's learning piano, and he's saying that, how some people take piano lessons and 3 weeks later you never knew that they didn't know how to play the piano. And he was saying that that's not him. Like, matter of fact, when I went to Omega recording school, one of the teachers told me, I told a friend what a teacher told me. He said that you're not a natural as far as this engineering was concerned. And I knew that. My heart and soul wasn't in engineering. I couldn't see waking up, mixing. But I'm learning now. I wouldn't mind doing it now, but I prefer to perform the music. But it would be nice to be able to engineer my own music. But he was saying I wasn't comprehending and catching on this thing, as he would see that I wasn't a natural. I wasn't falling right in place. I say that with this machine, it's not falling in place right now. But young man, Mr. Powell, he laughs when I call him Mister, because he likes that joke from in the military when you call somebody sir. Sergeant a non-commissioned officer, he would say, "Why don't call me sir? I work for a living," as if the officers don't work for a living. Everything come easy for him. That's a whole nother story. But it doesn't come that easy for me. A lot of the stuff people see the finished product a lot. Like when I'm outside playing out on the street and I'm playing a song, and they come up and say, "Oh, you're gifted," as if it didn't take any practice or work or anything. It's supposed to be so easy for me. They only saw the finished product. They didn't see the no piano was not easy for me. When I first started taking piano lessons, no, I was very difficult student. I wish I could run into my piano teacher, Mrs. Yvette Holt. She used to give voice lessons. She taught opera to elementary school children, like children. Look, first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth grade. She said when they start getting in the seventh, when they start getting in their teens, she said she didn't want nothing to do with them. Start thinking they know everything. I was not a exception to the rule. I thought I knew everything, and I wanted to play the piano without learning it. But that's a whole nother animal there too. But what I was talking about is some things are not easy for other people. But that point about playing outside, I always felt sometimes that if people weren't giving me a compliment when they came up and said, "Oh, you're so gifted," as if to say that God gave you a gift to be able to play and you didn't have to practice. No, God gave you the ability to set and practice. Every once in a while, there's a person born who everything, when they look at something, it all adds up like numbers. They can see numbers in their head, and like the guy on that show, when he dropped all the toothpicks, he guessed how many toothpicks there were in the box just from looking at it at first glance. Or some people can look at once they see the notes, they know that it goes up to there. After that, they can see all the keys. Once they learn it, then it makes all the numbers make sense, and it adds up. They can see colors. They when you hit a note, they can see the color of the note. They know everything about that note. When they hear a sound walking down the street, they can know, oh, that's an E or that's an A flat. When they hear 6 notes together, they can tell which note is which. They can hear you play 6 notes, they can tell you each one of them 6 notes are. But actually, they had to know what that first, before they took piano lessons, before they learned music, when they heard a tone, they didn't know that it was an A. They had to learn that tone was the tone that they've been hearing in their head. Now they can put a letter or a number to it. You have to learn something. You're not born with knowledge. Some people might be. Some people might be born with certain knowledge, certain abilities. That's one in a billion, once in a lifetime. Maybe 3 people in a lifetime on a planet, maybe 7, maybe 100 on the whole planet. But if their parents don't know what it is that they have, it might turn into a disability instead of an asset. With this, I'm going to, hopefully this will be an asset. You know what? I think I need to go ahead and move on to the next stage so that I won't get stagnant into this. I'm going to go into I'm going to take this apart, and I'm going to go into the next step, sequencing song. I want to save my beat making for another day. Don't want to wear myself out of it. Take it one step at a time. But I did get something done here. Let me go on and finish. Let me set up so I can eat some breakfast too. I'm gonna have to go to the store today, get some. Like I said, I need to find some bananas with some fruit flies in it, man. I stopped. I didn't want to eat those bananas because I realized that they didn't have no fruit flies in it. That let me know that they did something to those bananas that the fruit flies don't even want to fly on them. They don't want to lay their eggs inside of there. I don't know about that. I don't mind the fruit fly in the house now. If I know that something fishy, something rotten in Denmark, something rotten in the banana world. Let me get ready to go, and I get back with y'all. I'm going to try to get, you know what? I'm going to try to finish this project so that when I come back, I can play it for you, and I can do the mixing so you can hear each part separately. I can turn up the bass and down the bass so you can hear it a little bit clearer. And plus, the next time I'll be running through directly in so you can hear it without the microphone. So mornings for me. I'm going to throw away the edit version of this. If anybody here, thanks for listening. I'm going to start my day. Stomach growling too. See ya. Peace and love, peace and hair grease, peace and roast beef. Live long and prosper and stay safe. I'm out.